Oh, another day, another time to collect some more ship pieces. Salutations everybody, welcome to, or welcome back to another episode of Pikmin Randomizer. So today we are in the Forest Naval, once again because, well, we got these gates to take care of, but also we have an Emperor Bulblax that I really want to fight. I don't know if we're going to do it this episode, or this day more specifically, because what I'm thinking is that we are going to split up and focus just primarily on this map, whether it takes 2 or 3 days, however long it takes, and then the distant springs, because both sides actually have 4 ship pieces, and one Pikmin is not with us, and that is north, east, south, or west, depending on which side Olimar actually faces. But yeah, so that's just what I'm thinking, just to let you guys know and just kind of get into what I'm thinking of doing. And those guys are actually okay, because, well, they just kind of run into us, and I know it's because they want to distract their Pikmin to actually get towards the male sugargrubs, but it's still just like, bruh, you would think with this many numbers they would try to ignore the Pikmin, but oh well. Either way, we're just now going to split up our Pikmin so we can get the bomb rocks, as well as just, I guess, have some protection with us with these red Pikmin. I don't know. Okay, it's really nice that we ended up getting like 10 bombs over here, because that means we're gonna have some leftovers so we can actually get the gate down for here, but also get the gate down for the Emperor Bulblax, which we still haven't actually gotten. And I thought that Mamuta down in the distance was a Smoky Prog, which makes sense because they both have glowing eyes now that I think about it. And that in itself also makes sense because Smoky Progs are the larvae of Mamutas, which I think is kind of interesting how it's just like, no, you know what, we're just gonna be rotten, and then, the other ones are just like, no, we're going to help the Pikmin, and we're gonna keep them alive. But now we're just gonna take care of these water dumbles because they are literally in our way, in the path of where we want to go, and that's not what we want. Oh no, we got one of these guys now too. Just like, what is our luck? Because we're trying not to fling all the Pikmin like this. Unfortunately, 2 are gone now, but hey, you know what, it's fine. We're just going to leave it like that, because 2, I believe, is just as much as— oh, 3! Okay, so we only actually flung 1. So there we go. And hopefully that doesn't go towards the shear grub, which of course it is going to. Who knows? That's going to be close enough to the gate, so perfect for us. But I don't think we're going to focus on getting the Bulblax right now. I'm sorry, little guy. I know that there is a glacier right there, and we're not going to that side. That side is kind of terrifying. Oh goodness. Okay, so that was a little bit more than terrifying, because all these Wollywogs, plus that little jerk over there that just wants to freaking blow our Pikmin all over the place. And hello, little Mamuta. And of course we got a Wollywog right over here, which is fine because at least it's right here, and that poor, poor Sheargrub, it was just doing a thing, and it's just like, yeah, no, bye. And what is that Pikmin doing over there? Like, come on, dude. Get out of there. This is another reason I just wanted to keep our bomb rocks, because, well, hey, we got a little blue Pikmin over here, which is just a reminder of why we want to be over here. I just want to get these bombs, so thank you. This is all I was hoping for. Let's throw that, and see if this works. Probably not. We need a little bit more. Yeah, are we good now? Okay, not quite, but almost. So glad that the Mamutas just are so peaceful that they're just like, yeah, you do your thing, I'm over here. I really hope there's not going to be a fire glacier over here, otherwise things are going to get real awkward for us. No, sheargrubs will take that. Even if there's like wasps and other things, I would just rather get it as close to here as possible. And let's see if this guy will be dumb enough to like fall down into the abyss, which is hilarious when that happens, actually. A bunch are just gonna go on there, but that's okay. A bunch are still with us. That's what we want. And now I'm just gonna speed through here just to get this part back to where the bridge is. and then, you know, get the bridge dealt with. And there we go. I don't know why, sometimes it feels like they go a lot quicker, and then other times it feels like it just kind of takes forever for, like, the Pikmin and stuff just, like, break the bridges. I can understand some of the gates just kind of take forever. Still, no, y'all just gonna stay in the water just in case these Pikmin fall into the water. That would be kind of sad. And now up. And that means we should hopefully make it all the way to the ship in time. But we'll have to see about that. And let's see if these Pikmin actually like fling off or what happens over here. Because I believe at some point the Pikmin actually kind of just like launch like straight up. It's really funny, like sometimes things like that just kind of happen. Oh, y'all are just so cute. And once again, I'm just glad there's no fire geisha here, otherwise we would have to take a lot longer. And unfortunately, that gate is just kind of in the way. But let's see how far we can actually get these ship pieces. Hello, little Mamuta. I like how it looked like it was staring at us, even though it just wasn't. And hopefully this Wollywog over here won't cause us any issues either. So we're just gonna kind of let it just do its thing. And nice, we did get both of them. So it's like, I think we might have enough time, but also some of it was like, I don't know if we have enough time. Oh, I love how you can just see the Pikmin holding the ship part, but not the actual ship part. That looks absolutely hilarious, and I love it so much. And I'm glad that we also have all our Pikmin over here, so that we can just go directly into the sunset and into the next day, babies. Oh boy, we got ourselves a beetle over here. In fact, we got ourselves 2 beetles, which is not ideal for us. So, hopefully that won't be an issue, but we'll have to see about that. We're also just not going to get that gate in particular out, because they'll probably want to go that way as opposed to this way, which will be a lot safer. And oh no, you stay away from us, and you please do not attract the beetle over here. Yeah, that being said, hopefully we'll have enough bomb rocks to actually get to the Emperor, which I believe we should have enough because we have 10 on us. We also have a lot more up north too, but we'll see. And of course, the gate was the one that took up all of the bomb rocks, unfortunately. But hey, that's okay. That means we could just leave our Pikmin over here, and hopefully didn't just eat one of our yellows. So that being said, also wouldn't be an issue for us. Alright, here we are. That was a really roundabout way of actually getting that. Now I'm actually going to set up a way that, in a way, I wouldn't really recommend doing, but hopefully, if we call these guys, and, you know, once the Emperor's turned around to them, hopefully it will actually try to eat the Pikmin, because that is what we want to do. And of course they're going over there, and of course they didn't drop them, but at the same time, at least it ate our Pikmin, so there's that. But sadly, it was not the setup that I wanted though. Also, let's see if I can actually get this guy done with, as well as commentate. We'll have to see about that. You guys also find it really awkward to try to set up the Emperor's battle? Or are you guys usually okay with it? Since he's turned around, that's ideal for us, because at least he is sort of ignoring us for now. So hopefully we can actually set this up without them trying to blow him up. We'll see. Okay, there we go, that's what we wanted, because he licks them and he ends up exploding his tongue, kind of like he has like allergies to them, which honestly it would make sense. Ooh, 2 of them got in the way there, that is so sad. Now hopefully that will be enough to do like a half cycle, if not a full cycle, and unfortunately that means he is now going to jump after all our Pikmin and try to like squish Olimar, but at least we almost have him done, so there's that. Oh boy, this is really awkward to try to do, but at least he's being, I guess, dumb enough to try to like jump at our Pikmin and like eat our Pikmin instead of jumping at them. So you know what, we'll take that, even though we're going to lose a lot of our Pikmin, which is not what we want. But you know what, again, as I always say, that is just a part of Pikmin. That's also why Emperor Bulblax fucking sucks too. And there we go. So a lot of Pikmin unfortunately lost, but that means at least we can just get this treasure and hopefully the other treasure as well. Huh, okay, so the treasure is actually the Mimosa, and they did make it safely, so that's good to know. But that means we will need to actually protect these guys though, because, well, they're in the awkward state of possibly, like, running into, you know, those beetles, which we don't want. And, okay, it's good to know that Mimotas will instantly plant, you know, these. Also, I love how this just looks like a piece of salmon. I don't think it's supposed to just look like a salmon, but that's all I can think about every time I see it. And come on, guys, just like actually attack the things that I want you to attack. Okay, good, they are going the safe way. I was kind of worried that they were gonna go a really long way around for like no reason at all. But nope, we are good to go. Now, I think I asked this before I was actually fighting the thing, but do you guys also tend to have issues with fighting Emperor Bulblax? I know for me, I don't actually have that many issues. I've never lost that many Pikmin up against him. And yes, that would include in a randomizer, and not in the actual vanilla game, which, I mean, I wonder what that would have been like. Also, we should probably get some more yellows as well, considering a lot of them also got, like, yeeted. And bruh, why are you just, like, telling us now that you discovered that there could only be a limit of 100 Pikmin out at once? Just like, you should have known that, considering this is day 12. Like, come on, Olimar. Come on, you could do better than that. I should also probably heal him. Not that he really needs any healing, because, well, it's like the end of the day. But, hey, 1 episode, 4 parts, and, you know, got them all done. That means, well, we can move on to the next episode, which will be focusing on the distant spring. Which should be interesting. Hopefully we can get a flower, because depending on the RNG of what we could get, it's possible that we don't get yellow flowers where that one treasure is up in the corner, because usually in vanilla there would be 1 yellow Pikmin pot flower, whatever it's called, and 1 blue. In our case, it could be none at all, which means it could take us like 3 days or so. Which should be fine, but ideally I want to try to beat my own pace, because I think right now we're either on par or right behind or right in front of actually completing it. Also wonder what the last enemy is actually going to be, the last boss. Because I believe for our first playthrough it ended up being a Bulblax. I don't quite remember. I know for mine it's a Bulblax, and for others I know it has been the Burrowing Staggerat. So I'm kind of curious about that, I'm kind of excited to find out. But either way, I shall leave it here. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap the subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.